Is this here your spot?
Yup. But you can stay if you like. Just don't go telling all your mates. I like it quiet. What do you do?
Mine, you.
Chimney sweep. What do you want to do?
What?
What do you want to do? If you could go anywhere, do anything you wanted, what would you do?
Sail the ocean.
Like a merchant?
No, like a pirate.
Yeah, like a pirate. With swords and stuff. And a crew. A crew that hunts buried treasure and would stick by you no matter what. Avast, me hearties! Wouldn't that be something?
Rises from indentures free. Strong his arm and keen his scent is. He's a pirate now indeed.
Here's good luck to Frederick's ventures. Frederick's out of his indentures.
22 now he's rising, and alone he's fit to fly, which were bent on signalizing with unusual revelry.
Here's good luck to Frederick's ventures. Frederick's out of his indentures. Pour a pirate sherry, fill the pirate glass, and to make us more than merry, let the pirate bumper pass.
Yes, Frederick, from today you rank as a full-blown member of our band.
My friends, I thank you all for your kindly wishes from my heart. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today I am out of my indentures, and today I leave you forever. I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures, and I am a slave of duty. As a child was apprenticed to your band, it was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was an honor-bound wife. An error? What error? I may not tell you, would reflect poorly upon my well-loved room.
Nay, dear master, my mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once. When Frederick was a little lad, he proved so brave and daring. His father thought he'd prentice him to some career seafaring. I was, alas, his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and bind the promising boy, apprentice to a pilot. A life not bad for a hardy lad, no, surely not a high lot. Though I'm a nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers, always steering, and I did not catch the word aright through being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions which within my brain did gyrate. I took and found this promising boy, apprentice to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make and doom him to a vile lot. not afraid of what you people call work. So I made up my mind to go as a kind of piratical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a member of this shy lot, which you wouldn't have found had he been bound, apprentice to a pilot.
Right, sweet one, for I have long pardoned you.
The two words were so much alike.
They were. They still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon my obligation ceases. You see, individually I love you all with affection unspeakable, but collectively I look upon you with disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that once out of my indentures, I will feel myself bound to devote my heart and soul to your extermination.
Oh, lad! Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we can offer you but little temptation to remain with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why, but I mustn't tell you. It wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It's only 11:30, and you're one of us till the clock strikes 12.
True, and until then you are bound to protect our interests.
Yeah.
Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you can make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves, but when you attack a stronger party, you get invariably thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
Of course! For we are orphans ourselves and know what it is.
Yes, but it is got about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says they're an orphan. The last 3 ships we captured proved to be manned entirely by orphans, and so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's Navy Mercantile was recruited solely from the orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
But, hang it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Before 12 o'clock I would. After 12 o'clock I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so a delicate situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, what is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Ruth, I have some little difficulty about you. You are very dear to me, as you know, but I have been at sea constantly since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only one's face I have seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is, oh it is.
Oh, I say I think it is, that's my impression. But since I've never had the opportunity of comparing your face to another woman's, it is possible I may just be mistaken.
Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Well, then I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her and in consideration to you, I will leave her behind.
Oh, Frederick, this must not be. We are rough men. We'll lead a rough life. And I think I'm right in saying that there's not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure. For all the world holds dear. No, I thought there wasn't. Well, it's the top of the tide and we must be off. Farewell, Frederick, and when your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will, but love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization?
No, Frederick, this cannot be. I do not think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick, I shall live and die a pirate king! Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you, where pirates all are well to do. But I'll be true to the song I sing, and live it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king, for I am a pirate king.
A pirate king.
And it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate king.
When I sally forth to seek my prey, I help myself in a royal way. I sink a few more ships, it's true, than a well-bred man I've got to do. But many a king on his first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than e'er I do. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is hurrah for the pirate king, hurrah for the pirate king.
Oh, take me with you. I cannot live if I am left behind.
Ruth, I'll be quite candid with you. You are very dear to me, as you know. But I must be circumspect. You see, you are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? You will find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve. Compared with other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I am quite well.
I'm sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
But lately?
No, years and years ago.
What do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question to answer, but I think I am a fine woman.
And that is your candid opinion?
Yes, I should be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth, I believe you, for I'm sure you would have practiced on my inexperience. And if, I say if, you really are a fine woman, your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Hark! Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our all but inaccessible lair?
Confusion! It is the voices of young girls. If he is to see them, then I am lost.
By all that is marvelous, a bevy of beautiful maidens!
Lost, lost, lost!
How lovely! How surpassingly lovely! What grace, what delicacy, what refinement! And Ruth! Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you.
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
And master, am I not so?
And now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a jot so.
Upon my innocence you blame.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is lined, your hair is grey.
I do only good so.
Faithless woman should deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me here, the air you go.
Faithless woman,
Master, master,
faithless woman,
master, master,
faithless woman should deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman should deceive me, I who trusted so.
faithless woman should deceive me, I would trust it so. Faithless woman should deceive me, I would trust it so. Before these gentle maidens, I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulet and fountain, passing where the willows quiver, passing where the willows quiver by the ever-rolling river, swollen with the summer rain, treading round and leafy places, dotted with unnumbered daisies, dotted with unnumbered daisies, skidding up and lucky passes, climb-a-hiding into houses to the bright sea-shining, skidding up and lucky passes, climb-a-hiding into houses to the bright sea-shining. Let us gaily tread the measure, make the most of fleeting leisure, and as a true ally, though it perish by and by. And as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Every moment brings a treasure of its own, his special pleasure. Though the moments quickly die, greet them gaily as they fly. Greet them gaily as they fly. Though the moments quickly die, greet them gaily as they fly. Far away from toil and care, reveling in fresh sea air, here we live and reign alone, in a world that's all our own. Here in this our rocky den, far away from mortal men, we'll be queens and native breeze. They may honor them who please. We'll be queens and native breeze. They may honor them who please. Let us gaily tread the measure, make the most of fleeting leisure. Live it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Live it as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Let us gaily tread the measure, make the most of fleeting leisure. Live it as a true ally, a true
What a picturesque spot! I wonder where we are.
And I wonder where Papa is. We have left him ever so far behind.
Oh, he will be here presently. Remember, poor Papa's not as young as we are, and we did come over a rather difficult country. But how thoroughly delightful it is to be entirely alone. Why, in all probability, we are the first human beings to have set foot in this enchanting spot! Except for the mermaids. It's the very place for mermaids. Who are only human beings down to the waist.
And who can't be said strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
Oh, but, what shall we do before Papa arrives with the luncheon?
Well, we are quite alone, and the sea is as smooth as glass. Suppose we take off our shoes and stockings and
Yes, let's go.
Stop, ladies, pray. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it's my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not go unwitnessed.
But who are you, sir? Speak.
I am a pirate!
A pirate!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession, and to that tender, pure, and peerless maidens, O blushing buds of ever-blooming beauty, I sore at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful his tale!
How rare his beauty!
How pitiful his tale! How rare his beauty!
Oh, is there not one maiden breast who does not feel the moral duty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty? Who would not give up willingly a matrimonial ambition to rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position? From his position. To rescue such a one as I from his unfortunate position.
Alas, there's not one maiden rest who seems to feel the mortal duty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of
Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused a hope to disappear of ever-winning man's affection? To such a one, if such there be, I swear by heaven's arch above you, if you would cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you. However plain you be, if you would cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love not one.
No, no, not one.
Not one.
No, no, is one. 'Tis Mabel. Yes, 'tis What's this stuff done to pity's name for shame? It's true that he has gone astray from frame. Is that the reason good and true? Why who should all be deaf to pity's name? The question is, had he not been a thing of beauty, would she be swayed by quite as keen a sense of duty? For shame, for shame, for shame. Wandering on, for thou hast surely strayed. Take heart of grace, thy steps retrace, wandering on. If such good love as mine cannot be thine, the peace of mind, why take it? It is thine. Take heart, the danger lies. Take heavy heart, the prize. Take heart, pity's shine. Take heavy heart, take heart. Take heart, the danger lies. Take heavy heart, the prize. Take heart, pity's shine. Take heavy heart, take heart. Take heart of grace, thy steps retrace. Wandering one. Take heart, take heart. What ought we to do? Gentle sister, say, propriety we do. Says we want to stay, while sympathy exclaims, free them from their tether, play at other games, leave them here together.
Her case may any day be yours, my dear old mine. Let her make her hay while the sun doth shine. Let us compromise, our hearts are not of leather. Let her shut her eyes and talk about the weather.
Yes, yes, let's talk about the weather. How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue on, I hope it may, and yet it's rain. But yesterday, tomorrow, we stay poor again. I leave the country, once and rain, yet people say, I know not why that we shall have a warm to like tomorrow, we stay poor again. I leave the country,
madness.
How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Can take the tide, I hope it's way, and yet a drink of yesterday. Tomorrow it's way more again. I hear the country wants a drink, and people say, I know it's like that we shall have a walk too. Tomorrow it's way more again. I hear the country wants a drink, and people say, I know it's like that we shall have a walk too. And tomorrow it's way more again.
He'd have a pirate roll his soul in guilt to drinking, and wait to find his soul in peace and virtue singing.
How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue on, I hope it's May, and yet it rained but yesterday. Continue on, I hope it's May, and yet it rained but yesterday. How beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue on, I hope it's May, and yet it rained but yesterday.
Find himself at home and
People say I know that's why that we shall have a walk to
Faith, we must not lose our senses. Men whose ticket no offences will anon be here. I receive a dreadful trade. Pray you get you hence and ladies while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If we seek it no offences, we should not be here. I receive a dreadful trade. Nice companions for you ladies. Let us listen.
It's the first great opportunity to get married with impunity, and indulge in the publicity of unbounded domesticity. We shall quickly be personified, positively matrimonified, by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
We have this our opportunity of escaping with impunity. So farewell to the felicity of our native domesticity. We shall quickly be pacified, positively matrimonified, by a doctor of divinity who is located in this vicinity.
By a doctor of divinity who resides in this vicinity. By a doctor of divinity. Of divinity.
Old monsters, there your pirate caravans that I proceed against our will to wed us all. Just bear in mind that we are wards in chancery, and father is a major general.
We'd better pause, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, he is a major general.
Yes, I am a major general.
For he is a major general.
He is a lawful major general.
And it is a glorious thing to be a major general.
It is a lawful major general, a lawful major general.
I am the very model of a modern major general. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I quote the phytohistorical. From Marathon to Waterloo and all the catechol. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. Lots of news. Oh, I got it. And whistle all the years of that infernal nonsense pinafore. Whistle all the years of that infernal nonsense. Whistle all the years of that infernal nonsense. Whistle all the years of that infernal nonsense. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and of maculus. In short, of matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, of matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
I I know I'm mythic history, king of the Zenks of paradox. I answer hard acrostics, I'm a preacher taste of paradox. I quote an Ellie jives, all the crimes that really gavinus. On second floor, peculiarities, pluralities. I can tell it, Raphaelism, pterodons, and companies. I know the croaking chords from the floor to the restopneys. And I can have a fugue which I heard the music's dinner for. Dinner for. Oh, I should have done this one before. And whistle all the years of that infernal nonsense pinafore!
Whistle all the years of that infernal nonsense pinafore! Whistle all the years of that infernal nonsense pinafore! Whistle all the years of that infernal nonsense pinafore!
Then I can write a washing billion Babylonic cuneiform and tell you every detail of productive process uniform. Total matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, and the very moral of a modern major general.
Total matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern major general.
In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm all wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learnt what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Oh, here we go. You'll say a better major general has never sat with me.
You'll say a better major general has never sat with me. Say a better major general has never sat with me. Say a better major general has never sat with me.
For my military knowledge, though I'm plucky and adventuring, has only but got down to the beginning of the century. But still in matches vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general.
But still in matches vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern major general.
And now that I've introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Oh, but Papa, we were just playing.
Permit me, I'll explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Dear me.
Against our wills, Papa, against our wills.
Oh, but you mustn't do that. May I ask? This is a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
Yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Papa, don't believe them. They're the pirates, the famous pirates of Penzance.
The Pirates of Penzance! I have often heard of them!
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
But wait a bit. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
Well, we object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law. Until we waive that point, we do not press it, we look over it.
An idea. And do you mean to say that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining props of my old age, and leave me to go through the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that's the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, here we are again.
I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say orphan.
I don't think we quite understand one another. I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? And you say orphan. As I understand you, you are merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word orphan.
And pardon me, you did indeed.
I only repeated it once.
True. But you repeated it.
But not orphan!
Stop! 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 I think I can see where we are getting confused. When you say orphan, do you mean orphan, a person who has lost his parents, or orphan frequently?
Oh, I beg pardon. I see what you mean. Frequently.
Ah, yes. You said orphan frequently.
No, only once!
Exactly. You said orphan frequently only once. Oh, man dark and dismal fate, forego your see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me, and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave me my soul, remaining joy. See, at your feet they kneel, your hearts you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow. See, at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy.
Orphan boy, the orphan boy, see at our feet they kneel, our hearts we cannot steal, against the tale of the lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow.
I'm telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory. For they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters, if I hadn't an elegant diction, indulged in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
It is telling a terrible story, which will die for their death as his glory, because they would have taken his daughters over the billowy waters. It is easy in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, when it comes in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It's easy in elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, when it comes in the same category as telling a regular story.
Although a dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we'd rather think that we're not altogether void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin it. For what we ask is life without a touch of poetry in it.
Hail poetry, thou heaven-born maid, thou gildest eve, thou farthest stray. Hail, flowing fount of sentiments. All hail, divine emollients.
You may go, for you are at liberty. Our pirate rules protect you, and honorary members of our band, we do elect you. For he is an orphan boy.
He is an orphan boy.
And it sometimes is a useful thing to be an orphan boy.
It is hurrah for the orphan boy, hurrah for the orphan boy.
Happy day with joy to sing, we will away and merry be.
Oh,
did deceive me.
Away you did deceive him.
Oh, do not leave me.
Oh, do not leave her.
Away you grieve me.
Away you grieve him.
I wish you leave me.
We wish you'd leave him. We observe the magnanimity we display to place intimity. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. And we give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity, though a doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity.
We observe the magnanimity we display to lay sensitivity. Never was such opportunity to get married with impunity. But we give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity, though a doctor of divinity is located in this vicinity. And we give up the felicity of unbounded domesticity. And we give up the felicity
Cannot you, in the wise excellence, say something that will reconcile my father's sorrow?
I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit here night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape the pirate's clutches. I describe myself as an orphan, and heaven help me, I am no orphan. I came here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor on the family escutcheon.
But you forget, sir, you only bought this property a year ago, and the stucco on your baronial castle is scarcely dry.
Frederick, in this chapel there are ancestors. You cannot deny that. Was the estate about the chapel and its contents? I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are. And I shudder to think that the descendant by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought disgrace on what, I have no doubt, was an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted. If you had not acted as you did, these reckless men would assuredly have called them the nearest clergyman and have married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the remorse and anguish I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would march with a simple-minded captain this very night and confess all. Did I not fear that the consequences would be most disastrous to myself? At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11, and before midnight I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourges by swiping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, we will be wed.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only await my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Yes, sir, they come.
Thing. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. To slap our chests and sing. Ta-dum, ta-dum. For with threat and with immune. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. And your heart is in your boots. Ta-dum, ta-dum. There is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound. Like the trumpet's martial sound. Ta-dum, 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 it's evident. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. His attentions are immense. Ta-dum, ta-dum. Such expressions don't appear. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. Calculated men to cheer. Ta-dum, ta-dum. Who are going to meet the fate in a hiding nervous state. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. Still to us it's evident, these attentions are lament. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum.
Go and do your best endeavor, and before this we sever, we will say farewell forever. Go to glory and the grave. Go to glory and the grave. For your woes of use and ruthless, false and merciful, and truth is
serve to great distress on the wrist that on us press, and to reverence the lack of our chance at coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to criticize. Still, it's very evident these attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident these attentions are well meant. Evident as well meant. Evident.
Ah, yes, well meant.
When the flowing verses steal, ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. Comfortable feel, ta-dum, ta-dum. And we find the wisest thing, ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. It's to stop not just to sing, ta-dum, ta-dum. For the ready with minutes, ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. And your heart is in your boots, ta-dum, ta-dum. There is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the strongest martial sound. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum,
Away, away, these pirates slay, and do not stay, and why is delay?
All right, we go, yes, forward on the floor, yes, forward on the floor.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go, yes, forward on the floor, yes, forward on the floor.
Yes, but you don't go.
We go, we go, we go, we go, we go, we go, we go.
Back here.
Now for the pirate's land, oh joy unbounded, oh sweet relief, oh raptured unexampled, and thus I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, of which in the sense of duty stir dictation, I, circumstances victim, have been guilty.
Young Frederick,
Who calls?
your late commander,
And I, your little Ruth,
Oh, mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Oh, ye gods, oh, rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination.
have mercy on us. Hear us ere you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you, yet mercy should allure us to resentment, and so I will be merciful. Say on.
when you had left a pirate boat, we tried to raise our spirits faint, according to our custom built with quips and quibbles quaint. But all in vain the quips we heard, we lay in stock upon the rocks, until to somebody occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard and facts, but not to read this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Ha 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 ha! It's paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions queer, and with the laughter on our lips we wished you there to hear. We said if we could tell it him, how Frederick would the joke enjoy. And so we risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy.
That paradox
and most ingenious paradox, with quips and quibbles heard in flocks for none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Ha 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 ha! It's paradox.
For some ridiculous reason, to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the astronomer royal, has decided that although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty. 1 year in every 4 his days shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you will easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my fingers do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox and common sense she gave me mocks. For counting in the usual way is 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, I am a little boy of 5.
He's a little boy of 5.
Paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A most ingenious paradox.
You'll be glad now, I'm sure, that you had spared us. You would have never forgiven yourself when you had discovered you had killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades?
I don't think you appreciate the delicacy of your position. You were apprenticed to us.
Until I reached my 21st year.
No. Until you reach your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, your yet is only 5 1/4.
You don't mean you tell me you are going to hold me to that?
Oh, no. We merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty?
Oh, don't put it on that footing! As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me! I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves with pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty.
Well, you've appealed to my sense of duty. My duty is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought that I have ever been mixed up in it. But my duty is only too clear, and at any price, I will pay my duty.
Bravely spoken! Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. No horror!
What is the matter?
What did I tell you? No, I cannot do it. But it is one of your band.
Speak out! I tried you by that sense of conscientiousness to which we have never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley, the father of my dear Mabel.
Yes.
He escaped from you on the plea that he was an orphan?
He did! Oh, yes, he did. Well?
It breaks my heart to betray the honor of a father of the girl I adore. But yet as your apprentice, I have no alternative. It is my duty to tell you that General Stanley is no orphan!
What?
Much more than that, he was never one!
Am I to understand that in order to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice on our credulous simplicities? Oh, our revenge will be swift and terrible. We will collect our band and attack his castle this very night.
But say...
Not a word! He is doomed! Away, my heart's on fire. I've done this base deception to repay. This very night, my vengeance dire shall blot itself in gore.
Away, here I expire. I find my duty hard to do today. My heart is filled with anguish dire. It strikes me to the core. Away.
Was the fellow he tricked us all aright? That vengeance how the pirate so decides. Our nature's done softened with his lies, and in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, more early tomorrow.
These girls are wise.
They will want to live sorrow.
The one so smart,
And the nature they cherish.
No part.
to a prince shall perish.
Tonight he dies, it's so early tomorrow.
These girls are wise who utter his sorrow. The ones so smart and the natures they cherish. And all who plan to abuse it shall perish. Away, away, away. Tonight the traitor dies. Away, away tonight. Tonight, tonight. The traitor dies tonight.
All is prepared. Your gallant crew await you. My Frederick it is. It cannot be that Lionheart falls at the coming conflict.
No, Mabel, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I found myself to serve the pirate captain until I reached my 120th birthday.
But you are 21.
I just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1940.
Horrible. Catastrophe appalling.
And so farewell. Nay, Mabel, nay. Tonight I quit these walls. The front my soul appalls, but whence in duty calls, I must obey. Nay, Mabel, nay. But duty's name the charge, my soul appalls, but whence in duty calls, I must obey.
And
1940, I of age shall be. I'll then return and wed you. I declare it.
It seems so long.
Swear to me that you'll be truthful till then.
So be strong. While the Stanley is dead and gone, I swear it.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. She will be faithful to her soon, till we are wed, and even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth. She will be faithful to her soon, till we are wed, and even after. And even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. Till we are wed, and even after. She will be faithful to us soon, till we are wed, and even after. And even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth. Oh, here is love, here is love.
Now I'm brave, O family descent, how great thy shore, thy sway how excellent. Come one and all undaunted bending low. Our crisis now, affairs are coming to.
Body and in mind. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. We are timidly inclined. Ta-dum, ta-dum. And anything but blind. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. To the danger that's behind. Ta-dum, ta-dum. Yet when the danger's near. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. We manage to appear. Ta-dum, ta-dum. As insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum.
Sergeant approach. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter. He will not lead you so, for he has allied himself with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
You speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sense of sacrifice to a sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. But if it was his duty to constitute himself my foe, it is likewise my duty to do the same. He has done his duty, I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto.
This is perplexing.
We cannot understand it at all.
Still, as he is actuated by a sense of duty.
That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
No matter, we must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It is too late now.
It is. When a felon's not engaged in his employment,
or
mature in his felonious little plans, his
his
capacity for innocent enjoyment
enjoyment
is just as great as any honest man's. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, with constabulary duties to be done. I'll take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. Oh, when constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, when the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he loves to hear the little brook a-gurgling, and listen to the merry village chimes. When the coster's finished jumping on his mother, he loves to lie a basking in the sun. I'll take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. Oh, when constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. Happy one. Hush, hush! I hear them on the manor coaching. With stealthy steps the pirates are approaching.
We are not coming to play to roll the story. General Stanley's told. We seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story.
They seek a penalty.
50-fold, we seek a penalty.
50-fold. They seek a penalty 50-fold for General Stanley's story. They come in force with stealthy stride. Our obvious course is now to hide.
With cat-like tread, upon our prey we steal. In silence dread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard. So stealthily the pirate creeps while all the household sound he sees. Come, friend, to policy. Trust the navigation. Take another station. Let's bury piracy with the little burglary. Come, friend, to policy. Trust the navigation. Take another station. Let's bury piracy with the little burglary.
Here's your crowbar and your century bead, your life preserver. You may want to hit your silent matches, your dark lantern seas. Take your file and your skeletonic keys.
Cat-like tread, upon our prey we steal. In silence dread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard.
not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes. So quickly hide.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented by the anguish dread of falsehood unatoned, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and groaned. The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys, and as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise. Ha ha!
No, all is still in dale on hill. My mind is set at ease. So still the scene, it must have been the sighing of the breeze. Sighing softly to the river comes the loving breeze, setting nature all a verdict here, if joy, or rapture, summon your men and effect their capture.
Beautiful Mabel, I would if I could, but I am not able.
He's telling the truth, he is not able.
With base deceit, you worked upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet, and flavors all our dealings. With courage rare, and resolution manly, for death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
Is he to die, ushering on a heel? Oh, spare him! With no one by his side, a weapon wield. Oh, spare him!
Yes, we are here, no hither to conceal. So to constabulary pirates yield. We triumph now, forever we trow. Your mortal is our choice. No pirate band will take a stand at the To gain a brief advantage you contrived, but your proud triumph will not be long-lived.
Don't say you're orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we've a stronger claim. We charge you yield. We charge you yield in Queen Victoria's name.
You do.
We do. We charge you yield in Queen Victoria's name.
We yield at once with humble mien, because with all our faults we love our queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen. Yes, yes, with all their faults we love our queen.
Away with them, and place them at the bar.
One moment. Let me tell you who they are. They are no members of the common throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement hears, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Peers will be peers, and youth will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all of whom are beauties.
Wandering want, though thou hast surely strayed, take heart of grace, thy steps retrace, wandering wandering want. If such poor law as ours
take